Today I'll be reading from 1 Kings chapter 4, verses 29 to 30 from the NIV version. And verse 29 says, God gave Solomon wisdom and very great insight and a breadth of understanding as measureless as the sand on the seashore. Solomon's wisdom was greater than the wisdom of all the people of the East and greater than all the wisdom of Egypt. This is, of course, Solomon. We know about Solomon, the wisest king that ever lived and there ever was. And since then, nobody can match Solomon. In fact, when you read this chapter and you continue from the verses, it describes all those wonderful things that he did. And Solomon, of course, is famous for the fact that the Queen of Sheba came all the way from Ethiopia to come and look at him, and she was even amazed, bamboozled. She was like, wow, even what I heard is beyond that. Now, how did Solomon get wise? When we read our scriptures, we're told that when he was enthroned as a king, that the Lord came to him in a dream, and in the dream, God asked him basically, what is it that you want? And I don't know what I would have said. But Solomon asked for wisdom to rule God's people, and then God blessed him with that wisdom and even beyond that. So basically he became wise because he asked. The scripture tells us that if we lack wisdom, we should ask, and he will give it to us liberally. We may not be as wise as Solomon, because he's untouchable. But wisdom that we need to live our lives is available to us. All we have to do is ask. If we ask, he will give it to us, and he will give it in an overflow way. So why don't you ask today? Today, as you hear me, I want to encourage you. That thing that's beating your mind, you don't know which way to turn, left or right, forward or backwards. Would you stay or do you go? What you say to that person, how do I handle that situation? Ask. He says, ask of me and I'm going to give it to you. This is how you ask. If you lack wisdom, and I'll give it in overflow. Why don't you ask like Solomon did? God bless you. You can like, you can follow, you can share this video and others that you've seen. You can also come in person and we can fellowship together. I look forward to seeing you there. See you again soon.